cards. Okay, hold on. Let me just push it down just a little. All right, so welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome if you're new here, period. So we are getting into your current sense of spirituality, or your spirituality's current sense of you. Hmm. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? So we have pattern one, two, three, four. We're gonna get into these cards first, and then I have a little bit of tarot picked out. I hope you guys peek by the thumbnail. Everything is in the description box. We are going into pile number one. Your current sense of spirituality, or like I said, your spirituality sense of you, because it may come out. We have all is well, okay? Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will understand soon, or you will soon understand, okay? So let's get into, I'm going to read from the book real quick so you can take your own comprehension of that card, because I don't want nobody to be like, what does it say? I already know. Give me a second. So it says sometimes what appears to be a problem is actually an answered prayer in disguise. When we ask for help, heaven may dismantle the old to make room for the new. During this time of change, practice relaxation methods such as yoga, deep breathing, exercise, and meditation. Ask me to make your transition smooth, harmonious for everyone involved, and know that this change is for the better. Each archangel has a specific color. Jeremiel's is deep eggplant purple. When you see sparkles of dark purple light, this is the one way you know Jeremiel is with you. Each angel has a particular type of crystal aligned with their energy, and for Jamil, the crystal is the amethyst. When you wear an amethyst, you may feel even closer to Jamil's kind and loving energy. We're just gonna keep that right there because we only got three tarot cards. So when it comes to your current sense of spirituality, I really feel like you're a strong person. You could be the strongest person in your family spiritually. You could be the person that people bring family drama to, because they know that you will say something to them that they can use later to seem as if they're bigger, because you're a wise person. And I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just saying, like, they see you as a public figure, especially when it comes to your family. You may not see it, but that's what's coming out for me personally for you. You may be the big sister of the friend group. People come to you. If it's a discussion to be had, you are on the three-way. They're calling you first, and you're deciding who gets called in third. Do you hear me? You're deciding. You're a person who is a decision maker. And I feel like if you're a person like me, sometimes that weight on your shoulders gives you a little back pain. So you may be somebody who suffers with back pain, and that could be coming from, the spirit just being, weighed down. I would ask God to alleviate that. Meditation, okay? Silent prayer. You don't have to say nothing. You just allow your body to be open to receiving what God has for you. I call upon Jesus at all times. Now, I know what the card says when it's talking about, calling upon archangels. Let's be for real. We don't know these archangels for real. Some of these archangels are talked about in the Bible, but not all. So we calling upon Jesus, okay? Ask Jesus to reveal what needs to be revealed. Ask Jesus to hold your burdens, okay? Because you know he will. That's what he does. Okay, we have the lovers here. We have the sun here. And we have the empress here. I feel like your current sense of spirituality, or your current spirituality sense of you, is that you're trying to be, you want to be, you're longing to be in a committed relationship. And I feel like the reason why I'm not gonna say the reason why, but I feel like the journey to healing is a lot longer than what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? The journey to being an empress is a lot more deep than what it seems to be with the rose. You know, it's a lot more to being like with this honeycomb, a queen bee than what you think. I feel like you are in a way floating, but I feel like just like a bee, it might seem like you're just having fun, but you're still on your mission. I feel like you guys are well mannered. I feel like you guys are just like everybody else. You want to have that, you know, picture perfect home that your parents had, but your parents very rarely, or at least mine didn't. They didn't speak about how they really just got together, or it was just something that was never brought up. So if you're like that, I feel like right now you're trying to figure out not only your sense of spirituality with this empress, but you're also trying to figure out your purpose when it comes to love, who you are, what do you like, who are you meant to be with. I feel like a lot of it comes down to we attract people who we've seen that like in our childhood we don't mean to do it because like our patterns are from childhood. So we attract who are also people who are also in that pattern. I feel like your current sense of spirituality is really just centered around your patterns. And I feel like when you figure out your patterns or the patterns of people that you do like or the patterns of people that you feel like would benefit you in the future, like good habits, like people who have good habits, patterns of people who have good patterns. Like I mean habits of people who have good patterns. That's what I'm trying to say. Cause I'm channeling so fast. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, like I feel like once you figure that out, it's gonna happen quick, like you know it can. But it's just not gonna happen as fast as you want it to. I feel like it's a building. Like with these peppers, I don't think y'all see these peppers, but these are some real hot habanero peppers. I feel like the intensity is going. It has to build. I think it's like a you have to like burn them, scorch these peppers, then you gotta chop them and blend them and all of that. Like it's a process. I feel like you're not understanding that you're still going. Like I ain't gonna say you're not understanding. I feel like you're just not aware that you're rushing a process. Okay? Like it says, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. Some of you guys don't see that the plot is unfolding correct. Some of you guys could be walking into your partner and you don't know it. Some of you guys are looking left and your partner is looking right at you. Did you hear me? You could be looking left and your partner looking right at you. So yeah, and you don't know it. So just be open, just be cool, just be calm, just be collected when it comes to what's going on. I feel like your sense of spirituality also has like a level of doubt to it, but that's where faith comes in. It's the essence of things not seen, evidence of things. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, pile number one, that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was accurate. If you feel like you related, give me a thumbs up to your current sense of spirituality. And I'm gonna see you guys later. Okay, so pile number two, let's get into it. We have compassion here. Like Archangel, we're gonna call him Keel because Zakiel, we're gonna say Zakiel. We're gonna try. So we have soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Oh, what's this about? So let's get into it. We're gonna read a little bit from the book because I want you guys to be able to form your own opinion about what this card means for you. Okay, so it says, I can help you. This is the Archangel's perspective for you, what they can do. It says, I can help you forgive yourself and others, or to passionately see everyone's point of view. You needn't change your stance or behavior. It simply means approaching the situation with a loving heart, which empowers you and allows creative solutions pour forth. Working with this archangel. Zakel means righteousness of God, and he helps us release unforgiveness towards others and ourselves. Ask him to come into your dreams and act like a chimney sweep, clearing away any emotional toxins from your heart. He'll ensure that everyone's needs are met and that emotional healings occur in miraculous ways. Okay? So, what I'm getting from the compassion is like your current sense of spirituality is you could doubt, you know, who you should be around. I'm not even gonna say it like that. You're I gotta make this clear. I feel like you could doubt being nice to people. You could doubt how you should take people because of the simple fact is you know people could either take advantage of you or act in a roguish way towards you. Some of you guys have your guard up, and that's why God is urging you to be more compassionate. Okay. I feel like your current sense of spirituality revolves around you shutting a lot of people out. And when you're compassionate, the only way you're being seen as compassionate is when you're doing it to somebody else. Compassion takes two people. That's why it says comp. Anytime you hear comp, it's two parties every time. To compromise, you have to have an opposing side. To have a corporation, you have to have many people. Let's get into your cards. Hmm. I feel like you really have unfinished business when it comes to your sense of spirituality. I feel like you're never able to really focus on your spirituality like you want to because you could always be working. With this 10 of swords, somebody could say you always in your mind with deep regret or with deep sorrow or always like being burdened. But in my mind, I'm thinking you're burdened because you're working so hard. You don't have time for yourself. When you don't have time for yourself, that becomes a burden. That becomes something that is always on your mind. Like, do I like this job enough for me to feel like a slave for it? Do I like what I do this much? Is this something else that I like to do? Oh, of course, it's a lot of things I would. Okay, sorry about that. It disconnected, but at least I was able to come back quickly. So I feel like you guys are still thinking like, is it something better? Like some of you guys, I feel like somebody who is sitting in a prison right now, whether it's your job being the prison, whether it's being your home life, some stay-at-home moms that's what their job was. They didn't have a choice at what they were gonna do. Their partner deemed that they were gonna be a stay-at-home mom. Now they got 3 and 4 kids, and they hate their life. And I'm not saying that they hate their kids, but they hate what they do every day because it's too. It's like I want to do something else. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a change. And oh, sorry y'all. My back getting stiff. I gotta stretch a little bit. But with this X right here, I feel like it's cutting time. I feel like it's time to finish what's going on because with this 4 cups, these other 3 cups are filled, but it's one that's not being filled. I feel like for some of you guys, you could have too much compassion, whereas some people they have too little compassion. They don't want to work on a relationship. They don't want to work on themselves. They don't want to do nothing. Okay, I feel like that is a mood for some people. They don't want to do nothing because their life has lacked compassion from the very jump. I know people like that. I can't go forward because it's just so much holding me back. Like so much emotional trauma, so much stress. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with this mint, God is telling you to refresh, regroup on how you feel about life because at the end of the day, life is a blessing. Your current sense of spirituality could be warped in the slightest way. And I feel like just a tilt of the head, just a shift of your eyes, just something will really like wake you up. I feel like God, cause compassion, that's God's favorite, like that's God's favorite virtue. God loves some good compassion, y'all. If y'all don't believe me, go to the Bible and put up compassion. That's all Jesus preached about was compassion. Don't matter what people do to you, having compassion. You ask me, if Jesus had to forgive Judas, he still would. I feel like Jesus probably forgave Judas anyway. I feel like Jesus didn't even have no ill feelings for Judas, because Judas fulfilled a purpose. Everybody got a role. If you feel left out, or you have been feeling left out in your life, understand that's playing a role too. Being a lone wolf is a role, y'all. I used to be in this energy, so I understand where you're coming from. It was this point in my life, I ain't get deep into it because God will never, he protect his children emotionally. So you, like, once you get to know Jesus and you real life, have a bond with him like you have with a person, you will understand Jesus protects you emotionally from those intrusive thoughts. So, boom, back to what I'm saying is, you're a person who, you put positive thoughts in other people. Put the same positive thoughts in yourself. This energy, once you realize that you have to be there for yourself as if you're a twin of your spirit. Do you hear me? You're here physically, but you have to talk to yourself like you're in a different realm. 333 on the clock, as I said that. Jesus is good, baby. Y'all have to real life use this energy that you have to harness the life that you want. And you're going to see changes so quick, you're not going to be able to comprehend it. It's going to be boom right around the corner. And you're not going to understand it, okay? So, and I don't know why, but Jesus just wanted me to tell you that I love you guys. Like, I love you too, but Jesus just wanted to come out and say that. Because it don't matter what you've been through, we gonna pull a little bit more. Like, don't tell the other piles, but you guys, if compassion comes here, the first step to being a compassionate person, uh-oh, y'all, I just ruined the deck. Oh, Lord. So I'm getting, like, some of you guys feel ruined. Some of you guys feel like something is never gonna be what it's supposed to be, or something is never gonna be the same. Because that's how I feel about that tarot deck. Because that tarot deck is my favorite, and they've been through a lot. But I feel like it's a fresher start coming up for you guys. So let's jump into some more with pile number 2, with this compassion that's coming out. Your sense of spirituality is centered around patience. It's gonna take a lot of time. This is like, I'm not gonna say it's a ritual. I'm not gonna say this is a ritual, but this is Indians, I believe. No, I think this is Aztec, but they are Indians, Aztec Indians. I was right, low key. Let me stop. Ah, but that's that self doubt though. So that's still relatable to this reading. So I see that these people are paying homage. This is a patient thing, braiding the leaves. I feel like they're paying homage, to the earth. I feel like you need to pay homage to yourself a lot more. Not in a negative way, but like just being more like, I tell my daughter all the time, you're beautiful, you're smart, and you're gonna be great. And that's what it is. And that's what it's gonna be. And that's how you have to talk to yourself. Because I tell myself all the time, you're a great woman, and you're going to continue to be a good woman, and you're going to raise up an even better woman. Because that's how you have to talk to yourself. Like you're talking to other people. That same good energy that you give off naturally to other people, you need to give it to yourself. With this cannabis here, with the justice, I feel like you guys are going to find your peace. You're going to find your footing and get to a higher vibration like you're destined to get to. And I think that's all for pile number 2, okay? I really love you guys. I hope you guys love yourselves as much as you love everybody else, okay? And I hope you be there for yourself as much as you be there for everybody else too, pile number 2. Okay? And blessings, like, share, and subscribe if this was accurate to you. And I'm going to see you guys later. So, pile number 3, we have here courage. Okay? With the Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. This girl look fire, don't she, baby? She not playing. I do not want to come up against her, baby. Let's get into it. So we have in this situation from this angel, in this situation, you need to act upon your convictions, even if others disagree. I'm protecting you from harm and guiding you to be a loving warrior of light. As you stand up for your beliefs, you are a role model for others. This is an important form of spiritual teaching in which your example gives others courage to also stand up for their own principles. Okay? It says when working with this angel, Ariel's name means lioness of God. She reflects these qualities, including bravery, courage, focus, and elegant movements. If you notice images of lions or lionesses, this signals that Ariel is with you. Call upon her to boost your confidence and your courage. So I feel like your current sense of spirituality is like it could be getting tested right now, or it could have been tested in the past, and it puts you in an energy of a fight or flight mode. That's, I don't know why that came out, but that's what it is. Some of you guys could be having like, I'm not gonna say sleepless nights, but that's what's coming out. Sleepless nights and times where you're unsure. And that's why she's saying be courageous, okay? You guys could be Leos, but you don't have to be. I have the Ace of Swords here with the Yarrow. Yarrow is very sweet. Some of you guys have like this double demeanor to you guys where you sweet and spicy. Because cinnamon isn't sweet. Cinnamon is spicy. We have the 7 and then the 6, 7 of Wands with the 6 of Swords. I feel like your current sense of spirituality, and this doesn't have to resonate for everybody, but this is for somebody. I feel like you don't identify as being a witch or being somebody like you dibble and dabble in spirituality in a way that's different than what you grew up in. But I feel like you don't identify with how people are trying to make you identify. I feel like some of you guys just get away. Like you guys literally just get away with the 6 of Swords. You get away from people who try to box you in, because for a lot of you guys, you're just a light worker. You don't have no, like, you'll do anything to make sure somebody is great. And does that mean doing something bad? Maybe, to somebody who is deserving of that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll go a lot of lefts to make something right. But it don't be no crazy stuff. It be rightful stuff. Like I'm not getting no weird energy. Like if I'm thinking about this smell with yarrow and cinnamon, and it's just giving this Arabic like musk. I'm really just like feeling somebody who is like, your energy speaks for itself. Like your sense of spirituality, you may doubt who you are spiritually. Like in the back of your mind, you think you are the shit, and then you're like, man, that's ego. And that's true, that is ego. But you wouldn't think that for no reason. Period. It's like you have a strong spiritual team, and you feel their energy, and their energy bleeds into you, and that energy is spoken right through you to everybody else. If you wonder why you're so nice but you get negative energy, that's because, you know, your energy is louder than their energy. They could have woke up and thought they were the baddest, and you came in and that went down. It's giving me people can't mess with you. Like your current sense of spirituality is ain't nobody down you but you. I feel like you guys are connected. You're naturally connected to God. You're naturally connected to spirit. And I feel like you're really in flow with what's going on. You're paying attention to what's going on because you're connected to your angels just as hard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really feeling it for you, pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, okay? Definitely give me a thumbs up if this was something that you related to, okay? And I'm going to see you guys later. Like, share, and please subscribe. We have pile number 4 with career transition with Archangel Shamil. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. I'm going to read from the book so you guys can understand from your perspective what this angel is trying to tell you. Dang, she all the way up here. I can't find her for nothing. Alright, so we finally found him. So she's saying you've prayed for help with your career, and it's now occurring. Sometimes change is perceived as stressful, yet I'm helping to clear the old from your life to make way for the new. Pay close attention to your your repetitive ideas, dreams, and visions, as these are divinely inspired roadmaps pointing the way along your desired path. You may not see the entire road or where it's leading, but each step will be lit along the way. And it says Shamil's name means he who sees God. His ability to see clearly helps us find things, situation, and people. He's renowned for helping people from the career find the career best suited to their purpose and passions. Call upon Shamil as your career counselor often. So I'm gonna be honest, like I said in another part, I don't call upon angels, I call upon Jesus. Jesus will guide me in the right way. Jesus, I feel like these angels are helpers. They're like, you know how y'all go through Christmas and y'all had a little elves, the helper elves. That's what I see angels as. I don't really call upon them for nothing. I really call upon Jesus and know that they're gonna do their job, because God is jealous, and if He feel like you calling upon the angels more than you're calling upon Him, He gonna be like, baby, where you think they getting their direction from? You know what I'm saying? So like, let's be for real with this. So evidently it's some type of like opportunity that's awaiting you, and I feel like your current sense of spirituality is correct. I feel like you're in flow with what's going on around you. But let's get into your cards. High Priestess, what did I say? I'm really about to end this reading because the High Priestess came out first. Okay, I feel like he said, pay attention to your dreams. You have repetitious dreams. This is a dream satchel, okay? It has mugwort in there. It has something else in there, lavender in there, and I think some habanero peppers. You put this under your pillow, okay? With your, this is a spell or whatever you want to put on there. I put prayers on my stuff, and I say thank you, Jesus, because Lord, no, I be trying my little best in this reality. I'm ready for it to be over, but Lord, no. I was just praying today. I was just like, Lord, don't let us go too fast, because I ain't even seen my baby graduate. So, you know, watch what you pray for when you actually put that stuff on your pillow. So some of you guys have been praying for a stable home, a happy home, a beautiful partner. This is red clover. And then we have dandelion here with this beautiful butterfly that's also giving us change energy too. I feel like your current sense of I can't say, that's a tongue twister now, or I'm sleepy. But your current sense of spirituality, or like I said, your current sense of spirituality's sense of you. Like you like, I don't know how to explain it, but how the water and your body and your blood, like how they mingle, that's your spirituality, and how you, and your sense, your cognites, okay? I feel like they're mingling in the right way. I feel like you are, I can't make this up. The new beginning with the career transition, with the High Priestess, with the Ten of Cups, is giving like this whole alignment is going to give you a more stable home. It's going to real life offset your bag. Like I ain't gonna say offset, but it's gonna, like, you're gonna be able to put your bag to the side. You're gonna be able to save money. You're gonna be able to do what you need to do. I feel like you real life prayed and you watched. You see these eyes here. I don't know why, but these eyes, they I had to look back in my Like, I'm looking at this card looking so intensely back. I had to look behind my damn self. And I'm like, what is you looking at? This person is watchful. You're a watchful person. You watch the signs, you moved accordingly, and look, you're at the place you need to be. You may not be there now, but if you keep watching the signs and keep being content on what God is trying to show you, you are definitely gonna be on your way, okay? I don't have to make this reading long. This is something that you already know. Baby, keep doing you. Keep going exactly how you doing. Don't add nobody in it. Don't take nobody out unless God say so. I'm getting happy home. I'm giving happy. It's giving happy, period. Because if you add all these numbers up, we have the 2. Okay. We have the 10. All right. That's 30. Okay. What is 3? The Trinity. The Trinity is granting you a transition here. You guys have stayed faithful, and that's how I feel. You know, just I would thank God. I thank God every morning for having breath in my body. I just really hope that you guys really are thankful for what God is doing for you right now, because He is doing some big things that you cannot see. You feel it, but you can't see it. You may have anxiety at night, and you got to calm yourself down with some good red clover tea, whatever kind of tea you like. But like I said, it's coming regardless, because you really are deserving. God really greets, I mean, I'm talking about greets. He really treats his kids. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, part number 4. Definitely like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all later.